Welcome back Pokefans to part 12 of my Nuzlocke challenge, and this is my Pokémon Brilliant Diamond series. Last episode we made our way to Celestic Town after meeting Cynthia in Route 210, and in this episode we are gonna be back in Hearthome City. Finally we are gonna be getting a chance to challenge the 5th gym today. As you can see, this is my current team and I haven't really leveled them up anymore. I'm actually quite ready for the 5th gym as well. It's quite exciting considering that this is gonna be a ghost type gym. Either way, let's quickly go ahead and challenge the gym. Let's go ahead and get our 5th gym badge. And alright, this is actually quite a unique gym. You do have puzzles like easy math problems that you do have to solve to go through. But I won't be looking at the problems. I do want to actually go ahead and battle all the trainers in this gym. So I'll just randomly open all the doors and challenge all the trainers that are available to us. Either way, here is our first gym trainer and he does have a Ghastly. Not bad. I actually really like the Ghastly line. Unfortunately, the only big con for me over here is that you do have to, trade your Haunter to get Gengar, which of course you can't really do if you don't have any friends or if you can't really access Pokemon Home too much. But otherwise, I think Gengar is a really good Pokemon. It's solid, it's super fast, and it does learn Poison type moves as well as its part Poison type. The only thing I would say that you do have to be careful of is Psychic type moves, as that would actually deal a lot of damage to Gengar. Either way, I feel like Mega Gengar is also pretty cool. I really like its shiny form, which actually looks pretty cool. The Gigantamax form is also amazing for Gengar. So I would say all around it's a pretty good Pokemon. Anyway, here we have defeated the first trainer, and I guess we can actually go ahead and challenge the other trainers as well. Alright, let me actually enter the second room, and we have another trainer over here as well. Alright, let's go ahead and challenge her. She only has one Pokemon, which is pretty surprising for a gym trainer. And of course she has Mischievous. Now this is amazing. I really like Mischievous, mainly because its design is super unique and it is amazing. It's like the better version of Shuppet, I guess. But either way, I really like Mischievous and its evolution Mismagius. You will be able to see it with the gym leader. She actually owns one and it looks pretty cool. Now, I haven't really used Mismagius in a official Pokemon game, but I have used it in a ROM hack before, and it's pretty good. I think it has a really good special defense and it doesn't really go down pretty fast. So you can actually try and use a Mischievous. I mean, I would definitely recommend it to you guys to use it once. Either way, we have defeated it pretty easily over here. Now you might say that I'm actually using my Bronzor over here. This is just to make sure I train it and level it up. My Bronzor is still the lowest level in my team members, and I really like to keep all of my team members around the same level if possible. So I'm just trying to do the same. As you can see, we do have these posters over here where you can actually read the question and enter the correct door, but I don't feel like doing that. I just go through each and every trainer. Either way, here we have our third trainer for the gym. So let's quickly battle this guy as well. Alright, another Ghastly. I guess we are gonna be getting to see all the ghost type Pokemons in this game, or at least I believe most of them. Alright, thankfully we did avoid the Hypnosis over there. That was a really good move. I feel like whenever I'm using Confuse Ray, Hypnosis or any other type of move like Supersonic, it usually doesn't hit the opponent. But whenever the opponent uses it, it usually works on my Pokemon. So glad that we were able to actually miss that one over there. Okay, it seems like this Ghastly has put a curse on my Pokemon, so I do have to switch out. Otherwise, my Bronzor will actually deal a lot of damage. Curse is actually a pretty cool move. I mean, it does work differently for different kinds of Pokemon. For example, if a Pokemon is like a ghost type, then it will actually cut down its health to half and place a curse on the opponent. Whereas if you're using it on a normal Pokemon or any other Pokemon typing other than ghost, it will actually reduce the speed, increase the attack and defense. So it's a pretty unique move. I wonder if we'll have more unique moves like that in our newer games. Speaking of which, the newer games are going to be coming in a few more months. It's going to be the release of Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. I'm actually very excited for the new games, considering that they are going to have the mechanism of Pokemon Legends Arceus as well as the normal games in it. We have got a glimpse of some new Pokemons, and I think the designs are pretty cool for now. I feel like the starters are pretty cute, and seeing all three of them, I'm not really sure which one I might actually select. I'm more inclined to select Fuecoco, but I'm not really sure what I'll do, because usually fire types are the one that most people go ahead and choose, and I feel like it's sometimes being overrated with the fire types, so I prefer to use either the grass type or the water type. In this case, I feel like the grass type starter for this new game is pretty amazing, so I might go with that. Either way, I'm super excited for the game release. There are some leaking images that are coming up in Reddit, but I'm not really sure about those things. Just waiting for another trailer from Nintendo, that's all. Either way, here we're back on the gym battles. We have actually defeated a Mischievous, which is pretty cool. I guess we have defeated this trainer as well. I believe there are two trainers in this gym who have fully evolved forms of, I guess, a Drifloon and a Gengar. Not really sure when we get to see them, but I'm actually hoping to battle them with my Bronzor, as it does give a lot of EXP. Alright, let's go ahead and enter this room, and of course, I believe there is one more level of this building that we have to climb. But I wonder how the structure of this whole building is created. I mean, of course, we are actually going ahead and going through each room, and it's kind of like a step platform. So it's a weird structure for this building, considering, it's a gym and all, it's still pretty weird. But I think it's unique as well. Alright, this is the first time we're actually seeing a Haunter. I guess we have seen one before, but I don't really remember that. But either way, we will have Haunter's data now recorded into our Pokédex, so that is pretty cool. Also, it seems like my Staraptor and my Luxray are both at level 40, so that is pretty nice. I'm glad I'm having a few Pokémons in my team who are a bit higher in level, just to make sure that I can easily switch out to them in any case if I have any trouble with my lower level Pokemon. Either way, it seems like we are going pretty fast through these gym trainers. I'm pretty happy about that. Maybe because I'm using my Bronzor over here. Alright, here is another trainer with two Pokemons. And finally, we are actually seeing a Drifloon in this gym. That's pretty cool. I really like Drifloon. They are pretty cool. And I feel like Drifloon is actually pretty strong. It does get a variety of moves, as well as it's pretty strong whenever it comes to any other typings. As long as you have it around the same level as the other trainers around you, I think it's a pretty good Pokemon. I personally want to try and use a Drifloon once in my playthrough, yet I haven't really got a chance to do that. Drifloon is quite special in this game. You will only be able to encounter it in one place, and that's actually the Valley Windworks, and you are going to be encountering it only on Fridays. Speaking of which, today is actually a Friday, and I guess I can actually try and find one, but unfortunately I'm actually playing a Nuzlocke challenge, and since I did catch a Poncherisu in that, I guess, area, I won't be able to get the Drifloon, but you will have a chance of encountering it in the beginning of the game. So if you haven't got yourself a Starly, before that, I think Drifloon is a pretty good encounter for that point in time. Either way, we have defeated almost all the trainers. This is actually the last platform, and I believe the door in the right side, that is the third door over there, is actually gonna go to the gym leader. So before that, I'll go ahead and battle these two last trainers. I believe these are the ones who have the fully evolved form, and of course the first trainer over here has a Ghastly, which means he might have a Gengar in the end. Alright, I'm actually really excited for this one. As you can see, my Pokemons are almost around the same level as the gym leader as well, so I'm not really over prepared for this gym. I think this is a pretty good level to be in. Alright, that was pretty easy. We were easily able to take down the Ghastly. And I keep forgetting to mention this, the background in this gym battle is amazing. I feel like this is one of the best background textures that they have in this whole game, and I think it's more to do with the patterned glass stains over there. It looks really cool. It gives a vibe of the old older buildings and stuff like that. I really like glass panels like them, and this actually looks pretty amazing. Either way, here is the Gengar I was talking about. So this is the first time we're actually seeing one, and we are actually recording its data into our Pokédex as well. Alright, I did choose to use Psychic, and as you can see, the Gengar did go down. Now if the Gengar was a level or two higher, I'm pretty sure it would have been faster than me. And I presume that would be the case for the gym leader's Pokemon. So I might have to be a bit careful over there. Either way, I think we are still ready. I won't be healing my team members yet. And I believe this is this is where the gym leader is. So I do have to go through one more trainer who is in this room. Alright, let's go ahead and battle the last gym trainer in this gym. Alright, let's quickly go ahead and battle her. I'm actually really excited for this one. Alright, here is a Mischievous. I was actually expecting a Drifloon, I guess. Either way, we can actually defeat this Mischievous pretty easily since it is quite underleveled. I do have to apologize about the background noise. It's again raining heavily over here since it's the rainy season. Either way, I was actually expecting to take down this Mischievous. Apparently I could not, so now it has confused my team member. Okay, I guess we are gonna be trying again, and let's hope we don't hit ourselves this time in confusion. Alright, that actually shows that Mischievous does have a really good special defense, as you can see. And of course, it almost took down my Bronzor. I have to be really careful. I might actually switch out to another Pokemon after this, because I do not want to risk losing my Bronzor. Thankfully, we were able to at least take down the Mischievous, so that is pretty good. Alright, let me actually switch out. I guess I'll switch in another Pokemon. I did decide for Skuntank, as I actually forgot Skuntank was part dark type, to be honest. I actually realized it when I saw this over here, so I think I might actually go ahead and try using Skuntank in this gym battle. As you can see, it doesn't really get too much damage, and it of course took down Drifloon in one hit, so that is pretty good as well. Alright, both of my Pokemons are at level 38, so that is pretty cool. They are actually catching up with the other team members. As you can see, the highest team member that I have is actually level 40. So I'm pretty happy about this one. I think we are ready for the gym battle as well. I'll quickly go ahead and heal up my team members. And I guess we can then go ahead and challenge the 5th gym leader. This is pretty exciting. Alright, let's go ahead and exit. I'm really excited to see how this gym battle will also go through. She does have some really tough Pokemons and I really have to be very careful. Now I did go ahead and switch out my Luxray to the beginning of my team and you'll get to know why soon. Finally we get to battle the gym leader Fantina, who we have met before. If you remember the first time we came to Hearthome City, we had actually talked to her before entering the contest hall. Either way, she starts with a Drifblim, so that's the reason why I actually started with my Luxray. We should be easily able to take down the Drifblim with one Thunderbolt, considering that my Luxray is faster than her Drifblim. Alright, let's go ahead and see how this goes. I did select some push. And of course, we are faster. Alright. Seems like her Drifblim was at level 32. Much lower in level, but I think that's fine, especially since her Pokemons will be a bit higher. Alright, I did decide to actually go ahead and switch into Skuntank since I did realize it is a dark type Pokemon. Let's see how this one goes. And of course, she is bringing out her own Gengar, which is at level 34. I wonder if it's faster. And yes, it seems like her Gengar is faster. That might be a bit of a trouble, but I did go ahead and teach Shadow Ball to my Skuntank. So it shouldn't have too much difficulty as long as it's able to hit the Gengar, unlike this turn where it hit itself. Okay, I did not expect it to have Dazzling Gleam, but thankfully we got out of the confusion, so we are gonna be taking down this Gengar. Never mind, we were not able to take it down. Okay, I guess one more turn. Hope it doesn't. Of course it goes for Confuse Ray. I was gonna say hope it doesn't use Confuse Ray, but you know what, it's fine. Alright, let's hope we're not confused. And yep, we are not confused. So we are able to take down this Gengar. Alright. That was pretty lucky. I thought we might have more trouble with this one, but I guess not. And here is her final Pokemon. It's actually going to be a Mismagius. It's quite unique to have that Pokemon over here, as it's, I guess it's only found in, I don't know, I guess it's only found in Shining Pearl. Yeah, I think we cannot encounter, Mismagius over here in this game. So it's quite nice to see it over here. A good way of having its entry into our Pokédex. You can see I did go ahead and switch out to Staraptor. I just wanted to see if I can defeat this Mismagius with my Staraptor itself. Either way, let's go ahead and try using Aerial Ace. It has been quite a long time since I haven't used Staraptor, so I think this is quite cool to see it over here. And of course she goes for Confuse Ray in the first turn. Seems like that is her whole strategy. It is a good one, but it's not really reliable considering our Pokemon can still hit her. Alright, let's see if we can. And we do hit her, so we have taken her down. You could see that Mismagius was at level 36, so we are around the proper level to actually take her on. And I believe that the next gym, which is quite closer, will also be a pretty easy thing as well. Either way, we have defeated the 5th gym leader. Alright, so we are getting our 5th gym badge in this episode. And as you might remember, my badges are not going to be looking too good. I keep saying I will have them polished and shining for the next gym, and I keep forgetting that. But at least we can give it another try on the 6th gym. Either way, we have defeated Fantina, which means we will get some of her star stickers. I might go ahead and add it to my team members as well. And this has been pretty cool. Alright. Now we do have another cutscene over here with Cynthia again. Seems like we are seeing her a lot these days. Either way, she's going to be talking to us about Canalave City Library. So that is where we are going to be heading out next. As you might remember, Canalave City is actually west of, I guess, Jubilev City. So we do have to make our way back to Jubilev City, which I think is pretty easy since we do know how to fly now. Before that, let me quickly heal my team members and I guess we can move on from there. It has been some time since we have visited Jubilee City the last time, and I believe that was once we got the first gym badge, so that was a very long time ago. And I think I'm really happy about coming back over here. I feel like Jubilee City is where everything really started going on for us, so it's pretty nice. Either way, there are a few things that we can actually do. We can go ahead and talk to the Poketch president. He will actually give you a few new apps as well for it. But I won't be going ahead and doing that for now. Let's actually go to Route 218 and go to Canalave City. Alright, this route is actually pretty small. There's not really anything much to do over here. But I did go ahead and put up a ripple just to make sure I did not really encounter any Pokemons. I do know I'm really skipping out a lot of encounters over here. I did skip out the encounter just before to 10, to 11 and I guess to 14. There are a few routes that I have really skipped. I will be going back to them in a separate video as I'm really not sure which Pokemon I want to encounter over here. I think I'm more of I don't want to really waste my time over here just trying to encounter the Pokemon that we haven't caught. I think we can do that later. Either way, we already have a bunch of Pokemon that we are currently using, and I feel like these are the ones I want to really make sure I don't accidentally kill. Also, I do have a few backup Pokemons which are pretty good as well, so I don't feel like I need encounters. But of course, I want to try and get an encounter from the honey trees, so I'm saving up all of these. You might know the mechanism for honey tree works in such a way that if you slather the honey, you do have to wait 6 hours before the tree starts to shake. And I guess the whole issue for me is just waiting those 6 hours. Each time I slather a honey and I wait for 6 hours, I forget to actually come back for the encounters. So I have been trying to do that, but I keep forgetting it. So I might actually take this up in one video, just slather honey in all the trees and just I guess encounter all of them in one whole video. Either way, here is our first trainer who has a Gyarados. I feel like this is the first time I'm not too afraid of it. I mean, I'm still using my Bronzor, so I'm quite happy that this Gyarados is no more doing damage to my Pokemons. And we have been able to take it down as well, so that is pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess battle the rest of the trainers in this route. I believe there were only totally 4 trainers in this route, so this was the first one. We can actually talk to the NPC over here who will actually give us more stickers, which is quite nice. I believe there is a sticker shop somewhere in this area. I'm not really sure where. I guess it's around where we have our 8th gym, but again, I'm not really sure. Until then, I'll definitely go ahead and collect all the stickers that I can get. Alright, here we have our second trainer with a Luxio. Not bad. I guess it should have been a Luxray because it is level 31. But we will be able to easily take it down with one hit. Right. I guess I'll go ahead and pick out all the berries in this route. I believe there are 4 berry trees as well. But for now, we have defeated this guitarist. And I believe this is the first time we're actually seeing a guitarist. I guess we have never seen him before, at least I don't remember. Either way, let me quickly collect all of these berries and we can actually challenge the 2 remaining trainers in this route. The one thing that I really remember is if I do visit Canalave City, I always like to visit Iron Islands. In Iron Islands, we have, I guess, 2 encounters. One is the egg that we get and the second one is gonna be a Steelix. Of course, I'm gonna go with the egg. It's much better than the Steelix, which is really rare. If you do want to encounter a Steelix and use one, you can actually find it in the wild over there. But it's very rare, it's like 5% chance. But you will be able to find it over there. So if you do want it, you can definitely go to Iron Islands. Personally, I will go ahead and go to Iron Islands before I challenge the gym as well. Just to make sure I train up my team members a bit more. Either way, here we have our third trainer who has another Gyarados. I'm really happy to see more Gyarados being used in this game. Usually NPCs tend to have weaker Pokemons, but having a Gyarados is pretty cool to see. Alright, let's try and defeat this one as well. I believe we need still like 2 turns to actually take it down, which is, I guess, agreeable considering it is quite strong. And of course Gyarados gives us a lot of EXP, so that is pretty cool. Alright, there is a second one, so I guess I'll still go ahead and use my Bronzor. I feel like by the time we go to the 6th gym, we might already have all our team members around level 44. Now for a bit of a tougher challenge, you can definitely go ahead and directly challenge the 6th gym. The gym leader will have definitely Pokemons around level 41. So you are pretty good if you have Pokemons around the same level. But personally, he does have some really strong Pokemon, so I would definitely recommend, having your Pokemons a level or 2 higher, just to make sure you don't have too much of a difficult time. Might be like losing your team members and all. We also have a battle with our rival Barry coming up. So that is quite exciting for me as well. It has been some time. The last time we actually battled him was way back in Pastoria City, so I'm actually excited to battle him once again over here. Alright, this is the last trainer, and it seems like he still has the Magikarp. I believe he has a Gyarados, but I'm not really sure how many, considering he does have 5 Pokemons, which is quite a lot. I feel like there are a lot of fishing trainers in this game who have way more Pokemon than the other game. I guess the other games or the other NPCs in this game. Alright, here is the Gyarados that I was guessing, so it's nice to see it. I wish there was a bit more variety. I know there are Tentacool and Tentacruels in this water right over here, so they could have added those Pokemons instead of just having Gyarados and Magikarp for all of these trainers. But again, I guess that's what they decided to do. Alright, I was a bit surprised over here to see the Gyarados actually using Crunch. I didn't really realize it had that move. I guess it's something that the trainer had taught it, or I'm not really sure if it does have that in its moveset as well. But of course he has another Magikarp. Okay. Magikarp actually reminds me that there is a Magikarp jump competition that's going on currently. I have seen it in the Switch. It's for Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you do have, I guess, the membership in the online membership available, you can definitely go ahead and try that. Unfortunately, I don't have the membership currently, so I'm not able to go through it or any of the other activities. Maybe in the future when we get the new games released, I might go ahead and get the membership back. I know there are a few features that you can use if you only have the online membership, so I do want to try and see what it might be. If it is something like, multiple trainers or multiple people, playing the same game, I might not be able to do that, considering the fact that I don't really have any friends over here who can actually play with me. So that might not be possible, but if there is any other kind of event that we can do with it, I'll definitely go ahead and show you guys that as well. I know online membership is not really that common. I know many people don't really have an online membership. That's mostly the thing why even I don't go ahead and use it myself. Either way, here we have Lucas's father again. Seems like he just had to upgrade our Pokédex, which means we'll be able to record new data for Pokemons from now on. That is pretty cool. Which actually reminds me, there is one more Pokemon that I do want to encounter, but I'm not really sure if we can encounter it at this point. It's in the Wayward Cave, way back in the Cycling Road. If you have guessed it, it is a Gibble. But I'm not really sure if I can actually encounter it. If the cave is also called as Wayward Cave, then I don't think I can encounter it, considering that I already have my encounter over there. That is my Bronzor. But if it is considered as a separate area according to the Pokédex entry or anywhere else like in the internet itself, then I guess I'll go ahead and try to get that encounter. Either way, we have finally reached Canaleaf City. I feel like Canaleaf City is pretty small, but it does have the very cool feature of a bridge that's opening up when a boat goes through. You'll be able to see that, but for now I guess we can actually explore the city as well as I guess heal my Pokemons. We do have a upcoming battle with berries, so I do want to go ahead and heal my team members before that. Alright, we are ready for the battle. As you might have guessed, we are actually battling in between this bridge, which is considerably really dangerous in real world, but I guess it's not that dangerous in Pokemon world, so we are going to be having this battle over here. Alright, he is as usual going to be starting with his apparently it's now evolved into Staravia. I was going to say Starly, but it's not going to be evolved. Alright, still it's quite easier to defeat since it's at level 32. Alright, as usual it goes for double team. There's actually a strategy of berries where he uses double team, then Endeavor and quick attack of course, but I was able to thankfully hit it and take it down. Alright, that is one Pokemon down, and let's see what he brings out next. Oh, alright, so this is actually his new Pokemon. It's a Heracross. It's a Pokemon that I have personally been trying to find. I know that we can still get a Heracross from another game, but that's not going to be counting for a Nuzlocke challenge, so I do have to try and find it in the Honey Tree, which is really difficult considering Heracross is only 10% chance of appearing with Apom. Anyway, it's quite easy for me to actually take down his Heracross since we do have Infernape, but it's pretty cool to see one over here. Alright, that was awesome. Okay, it seems like my team members are coming around level 41, and of course he's switching out to his Prinplup. Alright, I guess it's time for us to use Skuntank. I mean, I haven't really used Skuntank too much these days since I have been focusing more on Bronzong. I think it's Skuntank's time for this episode. So let's see if we can defeat it. I'll go ahead with a Shadow Ball. That should do a lot of damage considering it's quite a good move. Alright, even though it didn't really do too much damage, it did flinch the Pokemon and stop it from moving. That is pretty nice. Also, it seems like Night Slash is doing a lot of damage, so I guess I should have used Night Slash in the first turn. Anyway, we are able to take down this Prinplup in this turn, so that is pretty cool. Alright, let's see which Pokemon is going to be coming out next. And of course he's going for his Ponyta, so I do have to switch out. I think having Gastrodon is much better, but I decided that I do have to level up my Infernape a bit more. Even though it is my starter, it's not really the highest level Pokemon that I currently own, so I guess we can still go ahead and use it. Alright, I am actually more excited to find out when Berry will actually have a Rapidash instead of Ponyta. Even though Ponyta does evolve around level 40, which is quite higher for its level. Ponyta is not really good until it actually evolves. It is quite weak considering its stats is really not that good. And of course this is gonna be his last Pokemon. So I did decide to actually switch back to Bronzong. I mean, we are going against a Roselia, so we shouldn't have too much difficulty. And of course I'm still waiting for Roselia to evolve as well. I know he will evolve it into a Roserade, but I'm not really sure at what point he does that. For now it's still a Roselia, so we can actually easily take it down with one cycle. And of course that was very easy. Again, Berry's battles are pretty easy for us and we have been easily defeating him till now. I think the only time we actually struggled was the very first time we went against him. I guess it's not the first time, it's the second time that was just outside Jubilife City, where we didn't really have a proper move to use to take him down. Either way, we have actually battled him and won against him, which means we can now cross over, and I guess I'll go ahead and make my way to Iron Island. Before that, there are a few items that I do want to pick up, so I guess we can actually make our way over there. Alright, the first place I do want to go is swim right here. Now that we have the ability to actually surf, we can actually go ahead and surf through the water body, so that's quite nice. There are a few items that we can just pick up now that we have got this ability to surf. I might go ahead and do that on a later stage. If you guys do want to see me doing that in a video, I'll go ahead and add that. If not, I'll just go ahead and do that in the background. I don't really want to take too much time just searching out all of these items. But of course, there are a part of few routes that we can just access now that we have surf. So if I do need training in the future, I'll go ahead and cover that out as well. For now, let's make our way to Iron Islands. Now I know I won't be able to explore the full island in this episode, so I might do part way of it and then maybe we can actually pick it up in the next one. Alright, the animation is pretty good over here as well. And here we are in the Iron Islands. Alright, here we have one item and we do have a hut. Now of course we do have a house over here which is empty for now, and I guess we do have a few things that we can do once we are the champion. But for now I'll be going ahead and entering this cave. Now we do have two ways that we can actually go forward, and I'll go ahead with the left one. This is actually a dead end and I believe we have only one item to pick up over here. And we have a trainer who we do have to actually battle. I believe he has a Pokemon which we have yet to see, so I thought I'll go ahead and complete this one. Alright, the first Pokemon is gonna be a Luxio, which I believe we can actually take care with our Skuntank. Pretty. I guess I can try using Night Slash move again, which is much easier. Either way, we should be able to easily take down this Luxray or Luxio in this point. Okay, surprising that we were not able to take it down. Not an issue, we can actually take it down in the second one. Alright, the Luxio is down. And we do get the EXP, which is pretty good. Alright, seems like still Luxray and Staraptor is actually higher leveled. And of course he seemed to have a Stunky. I think I had the wrong trainer then. Maybe we have the trainer in another path. So this is not the trainer that I was trying to mention. This guy just has a Stunky and a Luxio, which both we have actually seen before. I think this is gonna be pretty easy. We should be able to take it down. But since we didn't really use Mach Punch, I went ahead with that. Alright, let's go ahead and use the move again, and we have defeated this trainer. Not bad. So I'll go ahead and pick up the only item that we have in this room. Not really sure if I should call this a room or a cave. Either way, that's the only item we have. That's a unique item. It's actually Iron Ball. I think it increases the weight or something like that. I've never used it personally because this is one of the, I guess, late game item that we get. But either way, let's go ahead and go through the other entrance, and we have actually a lot to explore over here. I won't be able to cover this whole place today, but I'll go ahead and try to cover as much as I can. First of all, we had one item over here, and I believe there is one more trainer in this route as well, so let me move on. Alright, there is one more item down here as well. It's actually a Super Repel. Now I did go ahead and apply Repel over here just to make sure I don't have any encounters on the way through. This is to make sure that I'm able to get that egg that we get in this area as my encounter. Alright, here is the next NPC, or I guess trainer in this case. Alright, she has a Staravia. We can actually take care of it pretty easily. But let's let's see which move we can actually use on this Staravia. Alright, I wonder if this trainer actually has that Pokemon that I was mentioning before. If she does, that will be actually pretty good. But anyway, we were easily able to take down the Staravia as well. Alright, well, it seems like we are almost at level 40, so that's pretty nice. And it seems like this trainer does have this Pokemon. So the Pokemon I was mentioning is actually Cherrim, which is very rare. Again, you can only find it and Cherubi and honey trees. So if you do want to actually get its data recorded, this is the only trainer who has this Pokemon. So you do have to come to Iron Islands and battle her in order to get this data. Otherwise, the other way would be just go ahead and encounter it through the honey tree. I feel like this is much better because here is a trainer with that Pokemon instead of us just trying to find it in the honey tree. Either way, we are going to be going down and there are again two paths. I'll go to the right one. The left one is where we get our new egg. But for today, I'll go ahead and go through this part of the cave and we can actually end out this episode. First of all, we have a TM over here, which is Iron Tail. Very good move. Especially good if you're going against a fairy type Pokemon. And there is a hidden item in this side as well. So let me actually pick it up. If I find out where it is. Okay, there it is. It's actually a bottle of iron. Quite good item. So please don't forget to pick it up. Either way, we have two more trainers in this cave. So let's go ahead and quickly battle them. Alright, the very first one is right here and he has a Graveler. Again, a new Pokemon that we haven't yet seen till now. So this is pretty cool. Alright, I guess I do have to switch out from Skuntank because it's a poison type Pokemon and I do not remember if Skuntank has Levitate or not. I don't think it does, so I do have to actually switch. Either way, it's easier for me to take it down with my Gastrodon. So let's go ahead and use Muddy Water. I've also gone ahead and thought it Ice Beam, which is a really good move. It's a good coverage type, especially since we don't have a Ice type Pokemon yet. Unfortunately, the Graveler had Sturdy. So that is one thing. I mean, Sturdy is a pretty good ability. You can easily use it as well. But anyway, we'll be able to take it down in this turn. And I did go for Earth Power. I think this is the first time I'm actually using Earth Power. I keep forgetting I have a Ground type Pokemon with a Ground type move. Either way, we have defeated this trainer and that was a really good amount of EXP. I'm glad that we're having this training before the 6th gym. So let's move on. There is one more trainer left. So I guess we have another item to pick up as well. I think I'll go ahead and pick up the item first and I guess we can go from there. Alright, it's actually a Max Ether. That's actually pretty good. So let me actually challenge this trainer. Okay. The trainers who move are a bit trickier to, have them battle you because usually you can easily miss them. Anyway, here we have this trainer with two Pokemons. First one is a Onyx. Right. So I guess we can actually switch out again. I should have actually switched in either Infernape or my Gastrodon over here. I guess I'll do that in the next episode because I don't want to be switch training over here. It's really not useful. Okay, I guess now we can't really switch out because of this quicksand. But I don't think I have too much trouble. I'm pretty sure my Gastrodon can actually take this Onyx down. Either way, this time I actually decided to use Earth Power and it took down Onyx in one hit. Alright, so that is pretty good. So we know we can actually easily take down the 6th gym leader as well with our Gastrodon. Of course, we have Infernape as a backup, but I'm actually a bit careful with Infernape just in case the Steel type Pokemons have a Ground type move. That would be a bit riskier with Infernape. But over here I did decide to go with Infernape for Raptor just to see how it goes. Thankfully this one didn't really have the sturdy ability, so we were able to easily take it down. Alright, so this has been pretty good. We have gone ahead and got our 5th gym badge in this episode and made our way to Canlave City. I guess in the next episode we can actually go ahead and challenge the 6th gym. We'll get our encounter for Iron Islands over here, and I'm actually pretty excited for the 6th gym as well. It's gonna be really fun. Either way, thank you all for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one.